Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'm Jasmine, but you can call me May May. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys everything I got and read in the month of March. It was a pretty small haul month. I only got the 6 volumes and read the 6 volumes. I've been trying to take my time reading every new volume so that I can enjoy it more in the moment and really process what I'm reading and not just flying through it just to fly through it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you hear any noises in the background, they are doing construction outside my building. So yeah, I hope that you don't mind that, and I hope you enjoy the video. For the first volume that I read this month, it was the Apothecary Diaries, volume 11. And we pick up where we left off from the previous volume, where we see Mao Mao, Jinshi, and the Emperor go through the rite of passage for the rulers of the land. But this time, they're going through it with the choices that Mao Mao makes. And we come to find out that it's nothing more than a test for color blindness, which kind of took me by surprise, not gonna lie. But yeah, pretty much this volume really revolved around Jinshi's past, and to be honest, I had been waiting to get more information about Jinshi. I felt like up to this point of the series, we had some idea, some theories as to who Jinshi really was, and I had originally thought Jinshi was the current emperor's child. So imagine my surprise when it's revealed that he is in fact the child of the late emperor and the brother of the current emperor. I was also taken aback at how the late emperor was like back in the day, and really was not expecting that, especially with how old the current emperor and Jinshi's mother was when she gave birth to the current emperor. It sort of left me disgusted with the late emperor. I'm sure there are readers of the light novel who already know what's going to happen, so they already know how the story goes. I'm still debating on picking up the light novel when it releases in May. Have been trying to avoid that rabbit hole, to be honest. Although for the moment, I've hardly had the motivation to get through my manga TBR, so I'm really trying to just take my time with things and really not go blowing away my money and hurting my wallet. But yeah, I can't wait for the next volume for this. I am super excited to know more. The next thing I read was volume 105 of One Piece, and with the Wano arc coming to an end comes the Egghead Island arc, and so far we meet several new characters, all of them being a part of the amazing scientist Vegapunk. So far my favorites are Atlas, Lilith, and Shaka. This read is pretty much a recap of what I've seen in the anime so far. I've heard much of what happens in this arc, but can't wait to actually see it and read it for myself. As always, I enjoy these new volumes, and of course I have an idea of how the arc is starting off. I have been keeping up with the anime, and let me tell you, we are in for a treat. I'm so excited to see everything animated, but also to be able to read it as well. I know, like I said, a lot of people have already read the entirety of Egghead Island already. I can't wait to get into all of that, and I'm so ready for all the surprises and intense moments and exciting moments, and yeah, I can go on and on about this series. But yeah, pretty much a recap of what I've already seen of the anime. The thing I read was Tsubaki Cho Lonely Planet Volume 6, and every time I talk about this series, I'm always mentioning how it's my favorite of all time. Like, I have no idea why that is, but every time I read this series, I always find myself hooked. Literally, after every new physical release, I immediately go to read the rest of the series online because that's just how much I love it. I love being able to follow both Fumi and Akatsuki's love story. They're so precious, and I can read this series over and over again, and I never find myself getting bored of it. As always, I know there are many out there in the community who would try their hardest to avoid this series because it is an age gap, and also the fact that they live together kind of puts people off, but I can guarantee that nothing inappropriate ever happens. There's never a time where I'm reading this and I think that Akatsuki is a creep. If anything, he's respectful and mindful, and at times he might be clueless due to the fact that he is experiencing having feelings for someone for the very first time. And he genuinely comes to love Fumi so much. So please give the series a try if you haven't already. I will recommend this to everyone. I recommend this to everyone every single time. Next, I read volume 2 of The Dangerous Convenience Store, and we pick up where we left off from the previous volume, where we see Ajushi and Weijun having a date, and they are the cutest. But then we hit the point where Weijun is unsure of what his relationship is with Ajushi, and doubts arise when this man over here comes into the store with a lipstick stain. Like, bro, come on. Weijun immediately starts to feel that he isn't anyone special to him, which drives him to tell Ajushi that he wants to just sleep with him and end things there. Luckily, grown man over here, grown man baby, goes as far as to reflect on his feelings towards Weijun, and he tries to understand what he feels and realizes that he indeed has feelings for him. He realizes that he can indeed be in a relationship with a man, and he comes to deal with that anxious feeling of losing someone because of something you've done wrong. I love how he wants to hold on to Weijun and even goes as far as to confess to him. And during all the spicy scenes, you can really see how Ajushi feels for Weijun. You can feel the love he has for him. And another thing I love about the series was seeing Weijun put his old crush in his place. He was, of course, hurt by it afterwards, and I hate seeing him cry. But overall, I love this volume. I love being able to reread this series. I'm tempted to go read it again online but I'm gonna hold back because I have plenty of other series to be reading online right now. But yeah, can't wait to get into this more. I can't wait to see more of the volume covers. Next, I read Villains Are Destined to Die, Volume 6. And as always, I can never get enough of this series, but mostly I can't get enough of Callisto and Penelope. Sort of upsets me to see Penelope put all her attention on Eccles when it's pretty obvious where her heart truly is. Of course, I understand fully that she is mostly thinking of her survival, but the way that the story seems to be going in this volume, and also because I've been keeping up with the series digitally, I support and want Penelope to survive, but her choice in making Eccles her all-in choice frustrates me. It frustrates me. Like I said, Callisto is my favorite love interest, and with every interaction between Penelope and Callisto, it solidifies my love for them both. They just have more chemistry and connection. Penelope can really be herself with him, and so can he. Plus, her heart always skips a beat with him. Whereas with Eccles, I feel like Penelope feels more fear and anxiety with him. And even I get more anxious during their interactions. In this volume, we are left with the cliffhanger with the reveal of Yvonne being the goddess of the Leylands. And while her coming of age ceremony is approaching, Penelope is getting more anxious. Can't say I really blame her, but she has the will to survive. I hate seeing her full of fear and anxiety, but I highly recommend this series if you haven't gotten into it already. The art is beautiful, the story is beautiful, Penelope is beautiful, Callisto is beautiful. Last thing I read for this month is One Piece Ace's Story Volume 1. And if I haven't mentioned it already, Ace is my number one male character from One Piece, apart from the Straw Hats, of course. And it was really nice to be able to see Ace's story after he leaves Windmill Village. Sorry guys, I can't speak today. I can't read today. But I absolutely love when a major series have various spin-off series, because you get the chance to really get to know more about your favorite characters. Plus, can I say how much I admire Boichi Sensei's artwork? Somehow, and I can't give a good reason besides the fact that the art well with bringing Ace to life, because I know that this series started off with the light novels. I can't really see any other mangakas drawing not only Ace but also Zoro so well. Like, I just can't unsee it now. After reading this like volume, I just can't unsee it anymore. I feel like other than Oda Sensei, I can't see any other mangaka like drawing these characters besides Boichi Sensei. And I can see why Oda Sensei wanted to see Zoro in Boichi Sensei's artwork. It really fits Zoro's style and also Ace's. I can't wait to get into the second volume and learn more about Ace's story. Yeah, of course, you know, Ace is my favorite. I don't know if I still have to put up my figure collection up, and you'll see that I don't have much of Ace, but I'm working on it. So that was pretty much everything I read in the month of March. Like I said, it was a very small haul month and a very small reading month. I've been trying to kind of just take my time with it with every new volume. I'm trying to just enjoy the volume, enjoy the art more, enjoy the characters more, enjoy the story more. Just really taking my time and not just flying through each of the volumes as soon as I get it. I felt like that was very much my bad habit. The minute I get a new volume, I just read it straight away and not very much enjoy it. So yeah, I'm just trying to enjoy the series I have in my collection a lot more, a lot slowly, process what's going on in the story. But yeah, this is pretty much all I read in the month of March. Let me know down in the comments below, or let me know on Instagram what you read in the month of March, what you plan to read, what series you're looking forward to. Let me know what's on your manga TBR. I know that I'm not the only one with a big TBR right now and trying to keep up with my TBR. So let me know what you have been reading, what you're planning to read, and yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and push the bell notification button so that you can be notified when I upload next, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.